Breaking news, the Republican legislators who walked out in 2023 will not be eligible to run for re-election for the immediate next term after their current term ends. And today, the Oregon Supreme Court ruled in favor of Secretary of State LaVonne Griffin-Valade's interpretation of Measure 113. The measure was passed by voters in 2022, and back in August, the Secretary of State announced she would direct Elections Division to implement an administrative rule providing guidance to candidates on Measure 113. And Measure 113 states that 10 or more unexcused absences shall disqualify the member from holding office as a senator or representative for the term following the election after the member's current term is completed. That ruling was upheld today, and in response, Secretary of State LaVonne Griffin-Valade says, "I've said from the beginning my intention was to support the will of the voters. It was clear to me that voters intended for legislators with a certain number of absences in a legislative session to be immediately disqualified from seeking re-election. I'm thankful to the Oregon Supreme Court for providing clarity on how to implement Measure 113. For Western Oregon, that means Senator Cedric Hayden will have to step down once his term ends in 2027. He represents Eastern Lane and Douglas counties. And as a reminder, we will continue to follow today's developments and bring you any reaction from state lawmakers as they are made.